going on, everyone? This is the Mac Roberts back again with another NBA 2K22 My Player Builder video. And today we're going to be taking a look at the best Dennis Rodman build. Now, Dennis Rodman might possibly be my most popular build ever, or if not the most popular, close to it. So I had to give you guys an updated version for 2K22, basically first or second day. That was a given. Without further ado, let's get right into the build. And if you're looking for the next gen version, it's not going to be up as soon as this video is up, but if you're watching it the day after, because I'm dropping it the same day as I drop this build, it'll be in the title card above. So without further ado, let's get into the build. Position is going to be power forward. Hand in this doesn't matter. Jersey number also doesn't matter. I just chose 10 because that's the number he wore when he was on the Pistons. For the pie chart, you're going to go with the all red pie chart. It doesn't make sense to go with really any other pie chart. And if you really want to be that rebounding force, you're going to need that all red pie chart. And for the physical profile, you're going to go with the balanced physical profile. You could also possibly play with the strength and vert physical profile or strength and agility profile. But I think that especially if you're going to be grabbing those boards, you want to be as balanced as possible. You're going to need that speed, especially if you're going to try to stay in front of smaller defenders, and also that strength and vert if you're going to be banging down low with the bigger defenders and trying to grab boards. Anyway, now for the attributes, you're going to bring your close shot up to an 84. You're going to bring your driving layup up to a 68 and max it out. You're going to bring your driving dunk up to an 80. And you're going to bring your standing dunk up to an 80. And that's going to give you 14 finishing badges. For shooting, all you're going to do is bring your free throw up to a 73. And that's not going to give you any additional shooting badges. For playmaking, you're going to bring your pass accuracy up to a 66, your ball handling up to a 57, and your post control up to a 60. And that's going to give you 6 playmaking badges. Lastly, for defense and rebounding, you're going to max out your interior defense, max out your perimeter defense, max out your lateral quickness, bring your steal up to a 65, bring your block up to an 82, and you're going to max out your offensive rebounding, and you're going to max out your defensive rebounding. And that's going to give you 30 defense and rebounding badges. So 14 finishing, 1 shooting, 6 playmaking, and 30 defense and rebounding badges is a total of 51 badges. Body shape doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go with defined. Height is going to be 6'8". Rodman was actually 6'7", but at 6'7", you can see the difference in offensive and defensive rebounding. And even though his perimeter defense and lateral quickness take a huge jump up, he was more known as an interior defender than a perimeter defender. So that's why we're going to go with the 6'8". Also, like I said, the rebounding is so much better at 6'8" than at 6'7". For the weight, you're going to max out your weight to 280 pounds. To bring that interior defense up, and even still you have a pretty solid perimeter defense at 280 pounds maxed out, similar to how you did if you made this build last year. And for the wingspan, you're going to max out the wingspan to help out with those rebounds. So at 99 overall, you're going to have a 91 close shot, a 71 driving layup, an 87 driving dunk, so you do get all the contact dunks as well. And you have a 94 standing dunk. For your shooting stats, you're going to have a 79 free throw. For your playmaking, you're going to have a 73 pass accuracy, a 65 ball handle, and a 64 post control. And for your defense and rebounding, you're going to have a 92 interior defense, an 85 perimeter defense, and lateral quickness. So you'll be able to guard 1 through 5 effectively. And you'll have a 76 steal, an 85 block, a 95 offensive rebound, and a 97 defensive rebound. So not quite 99-99, but for that size, it's impossible to get 99-99, unfortunately. For your physicals, at 99 overall with the gym rat badge, it's going to be 80 for speed, 78 for acceleration, 91 for vertical, so you can grab those boards over much larger defenders and just take it and go with it as well, running the break. And you'll have a 99 strength, so you won't be bullied by those bigger defenders as well. Now for the takeover, if you wanted to, I guess you can go with the rim protector takeover. You have a lower block than the average all red center, so I personally wouldn't go with it, but it's an option for you if you so choose to. If you're building a Dennis Rodman build, though, you want to go with the glass cleaner takeover. That's the ability to grab those rebounds. It's been in 2K long enough to know exactly what you're going to get from that, and it's a goated takeover. And the build is complete, and you have built a glass cleaning lockdown, shades of Dennis Rodman, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Now for your badges, for your finishing badges, you're going to go with Fearless Finisher on gold. You're going to go with the Giant Slayer on gold. In the rec especially, you're going to probably end up going up against 7', 7'3" big men, so Giant Slayer is definitely going to help out with that. You can also play with Grace Under Pressure. It's one of the newer badges, and I've tested it out a little bit, and it seems to work pretty effectively. But now that you are a dunker, on the 2K21 build, it wasn't really much of a dunker. It was just more of a grab a rebound lock. You do have the ability to pick up Lob City Finisher. You can also go with Posterizer if you so please. I'm actually going to give you Grace Under Pressure. Put that on gold, and you're going to put Rise Up on gold, and or rather, I'm actually going to take Grace Under Pressure off and instead go with Putback Boss, because it's just the superior badge, in my opinion, for big men, especially since we're still figuring out the new badges. And for that last badge, I'm going to put it on Grace Under Pressure. So putting Grace Under Pressure on bronze. Fast Twitch is also one of the badges that you can play with. Just the description, speeds of standing layups or dunks around the rim. That may be something to take a look at. Also, Unstrippable may be something to take a look at. Again, we're still learning these new badges. And as always, you can always go with the slasher option of Posterizer, Slithery Finisher. Completely up to you. For your shooting badge, though, it only makes sense to go with Slippery Off Ball. It's been the go-to for one badge big men since 2K20, right? And playmaking badges, you're going to go with Bullet Passer or Break Starter or Downhill or Unpluckable. Any of those are an option. For me, I'm going to go with Break Starter, so when you grab that rebound, you can just throw it straight down, and Bullet Passer. Although, like I said, you could go with Unpluckable. But, if somebody's grabbing that board and you see that player running down the court, you can just grab it and just chuck it straight down with Bullet Passer. And for your defense and rebounding badges, you're going to go with Box on gold. You're going to go with Brick Wall on gold. You're going to go with Chase Down Artist on silver. Intimidator on Hall of Fame. You're going to go with Clamps on gold. Pogo Stick on silver. Worm on gold. Rim Protector on silver. Rebound Chaser on Hall of Fame. And Post Move Lockdown on gold. And with that last badge, you can put it on Menace, Hustler, Interceptor, or you can just go with Worm on Hall of Fame. I'm not a huge fan of Worm as a badge above silver. It, for the most part, works with what you needed to do at silver. So gold even is a little extra, but if you so choose or so wanted to, you can go with that on Hall of Fame or Post Move Lockdown on Hall of Fame. This is just as far as the meta goes. Now, if you wanted to build a player that was going to play exactly like Dennis Rodman, like if you're going to go into, say, my career, the badge choices I would actually go with are Box on silver. I would go with Chase Down Artist on silver, Clamps on silver. I would go with Rim Protector on silver, Worm on silver. Rebound Chase is going to stay at Hall of Fame, though. I would put more so, I like this badge, a player that has a nose for a ball. It's Dennis Rodman all the way. I would put that on Hall of Fame. Intimidator would stay on Hall of Fame. I would put Post Move Lockdown on gold, and Menace on gold, one of the newer badges, and then Off Ball Pest on silver. So this is my setup if I was just going to go into my career and play like Dennis Rodman. This is my setup. All right, everyone, this has been the best Dennis Rodman build. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon. Join the Pennyface squad. Got builds coming for 2K22 current gen and 2K22 next gen. I'm going to be streaming pretty consistently as well. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Mac Roberts. And on YouTube at the Pennyface. Instagram, same thing. Twitter, the same thing. And as always, win forever.